Hello and welcome. Back at it again. I thought they might take a break between games. They took about a 60-second break. They're already back in draft. Everybody's locked and loaded. Here we go. The doubleheader featuring Roman, Rcgladiator versus the new challenger, Team Bad Day. I believe Wen An will be joining me on the cast.
Hello, I'm joining. How's my audio? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Right?
I hear you perfectly. Let me test audio on stream. Let me test. Yeah, it's coming through fine. All right. Are you in here? Yes, you are. The draft links have been posted. Did you catch the last game? You were in it.
Yeah, I played the last two series.
Oh so, my God! Winner's interview. Yeah. You played two back to back. I don't even remember the first one, but previous game. How? What are your thoughts on how draft went for the two games?
I think first draft was pretty good. We had a lot of people on comfortable picks, and so it was a pretty comfortable. We were pretty happy going into the game. I think second game we felt more. We wanted to see what it was going to look like because we knew that their jungler plays a lot of Rammus, and they ended up getting that Rammus pick. So that was something that we were interested to see how that played out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rammus got every kill for some reason.
Yeah, he was there. No, it was a fun game and a big turnaround for our team. We were 2-6 going into the day, and we ended 6-6. So we won all 4 games, which was great.
Yeah, fantastic in the standings. So the way it's going to work, regular season is just seeding into playoffs, which is double elim. For 6 teams, there are 4 teams in the upper bracket that get double elim. The bottom 2 teams do not get double elim. They're seeded right into the bottom. Which means like having those wins, even being middle of the pack, is fine so long as you're not bottom 2. So
that's a difference. So that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking about these teams? It's Roman Kano's team, which is the team that we just played against Bad Day's team. I guess I'm looking who are the players on both teams and what they play.
Yeah, so I think Roman's team, they have a lot more potential than what they've been showing. I personally thought their draft against you guys could have been improved, and I hope that they don't make other silly, simple mistakes in this game because they're all really good players. Let's see, who do we have on Mahir's team, Bad Day's team? Mahir, of course, who was casting earlier today in the jungle, coming back to UPSL after a couple-year break. Infections, he's their huge solo carry. Infections will just like pop off and 1v5 carry a game on. He basically plays the most solo queue champs you could imagine, like Zed, Nefiri, Pantheon, Yone, Yasuo, like melee hard carries. So generally the game comes down to Mahir's gonna flash mid gank like at level 2 or 3 and trade flash for flash so that Infections can then have a lane advantage and just get kills. And they play through mid for sure. So it's gonna come down to Mini Dewey, I think, surviving that.
Yeah, when we played against them, I thought they were a really good team. They obviously play through Infections, but they have a very solid support player, and it's pretty And Mahir wasn't really playing, but now he's played a crazy amount of games since the season started. So he's kind of can carry on his own too, I guess now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for mentioning Plantain. He's all over the map. It is so hard to be a mid laner when Plantain's on the other team. Or top lane even. He'll just be in your lane and you'll die. Draft has started. Do you have the draft link?
I'm watching it on stream.
Okay, good enough.
But I do have it too, actually. Now.
The bans are through. Triple ban to Infections, of course. You just pick what 3 champs do you not want to play against. They picked Yasuo, Sylas, Akshan. And on the other side, Zac is Roman's best champ. Galio is one of Mini Dewey's favorite champs, and Jinx is just... we just saw Fearless Leader look pretty good on it, so that's a fair ban. First pick Seraphine, I believe that is Valenthronix's like one-trick pick. When we played them, we banned it just because that's an annoying thing to play when you have your melee hyper carry mid laner and you just want to pick a bot lane to support that. It's Seraphine.
Lux Ashe, do we think it's going to be a Lux mid or support here for...
This is surprising. I can't imagine why Mini Dewey would want to blind pick Lux. It's a flex, he could play it, but I'm guessing that's more targeted to bot lane. their support is Aster, who plays these sorts of mage-type supports, like he was Seraphine last game.
Interesting. We see Seraphine and Ivern, or I'm wondering if we're going to see like a Tristana mid or something like that. That would pair well.
Oh, we could. I mean, I think both these champs are good no matter, for all of Infection's picks. I mean, even if it was a melee like Yone or something, having all these enchanters to buff him up. But he has no shortage of champions, so they don't need to pick him third here. They go for the Thresh.
So we're going to see Seraphine probably AD carry for Valenthronics here.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because they're going to have an AD mid. Bad Day's pretty flexible top. He has a couple Juggernauts he plays, he has a couple tanks he plays, but the goal for Bad Day is for him to just be a solid rock while they play through mid.
An Annie pick for Mini Dewey. Mini Dewey, I think, has played a lot of Annie in seasons past.
Yes, that's his main. That's he hit Master this year and last year playing mostly Annie.
Yeah.
Finally, I was wondering what was he doing playing like Syndra and LeBlanc against you guys, and then he breaks out his actually good champs here.
Something that I wonder how the Annie matchup is into Orianna or Lux or these types of champions.
Oh, Annie is absolutely terrible into Orianna for sure. I'm not sure about Lux.
Yeah.
Lux is more, you can dodge more abilities.
Yeah, because when you think about like which champions Cernka has played so far this season, it's been a lot of those types of control mages, and so I wonder if looking at that
it's a good
we're
point.
worried about picking Annie into that.
You know, that's just more reason to ban Orianna. Which I've been telling everyone, Cernka Orianna is the best champ player combo in the league. You guys cracked. Alright, Quinn coming in. Oh, those are bans, right. 5 bans at Infection, so a couple more of the melee carries that he plays, Talon and Yone. Talon would be weird. I feel like Talon's not the champ you want to solo carry with double enchanter, but Yone makes more sense. Quinn banned away from Richie, very good at Quinn, as we just
also
saw.
see a Camille ban if they're trying to ban out top lane, but Richie plays a lot of Camille as well.
Well,
we can't see what
check
that is.
Chat to see what that is. It is a Wukong. Oh yeah, Richie's Wukong is pretty good. I'm surprised. I thought Bad Day would just pick like Malphite because that supports what their team comp wants to do, of just like let Infections carry and be a rock. But they're banning the champs that Malphite counters, so it must not be that. It's Nefiri blind pick top, and they're saving jungle for last pick. This is interesting. I'm excited to see what that Nefiri can do and what Bad Day can pick. Yeah, right. You just picked Darius, right? Bad Day's a big Darius player.
Rammus is open for Roman if he wants it.
Rammus into Seraphine Ivern Thresh sounds like
not great, but
not great.
But what else is he gonna pick, right?
No! What is this comp? Oh my god, wait, I love it. Double Enchanter, double Meatball with the Thresh.
What a comp. That's one way to...
Yeah, so who do you think's winning draft?
You're welcome. Love you.
I think
Love
it's
you.
just... I like blue side better, but let's see with this last pick here. And the reason I say that is just because I have a hard time imagining how red side can get through the big meatballs in front. Maybe they can poke them down, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Twan in chat saying Roman's comp better, not even close. Because they actually have a comp. I mean...
Yeah.
I'm looking at Bad Days and I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. How do they do anything, you know? I mean, Nefiri can't play this game. That's one thing, I guess. But Annie, Ashe, Lux are just like... You're not gonna get on them. They could, if you run at them, they just kill you, cut you forever. A little unsure. Twan is saying Serpent's Fang on Nefiri has value. Yeah, that's true. Serpent's Fang. So he is simply a Serpent's Fang applier, but he's so like mean, if you wanted a Serpent's Fang champ, you could have picked one with like some AoE or something. It's a good matchup, really? Into Darius? I don't know specifically much about Neferi, I just know Assassin versus Juggernaut tends not to go well for the Assassin. But Twan's a Neferi player, so I trust. Dance around him with Q until you could all in. Really? Okay. Cool.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
The Ashe Lux into Seraphine Ivern, they're probably just gonna... Or, I'm sorry, Seraphine Thresh, they're probably
That's a farm lane.
just gonna farm it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Thresh is going to roam a lot. Seraphine is fine on her own against Ashe and Lux. Well, should be fine. And Thresh roaming to... The only way anything happens is if Thresh makes something happen, because Darius and Garen are not... You know, Thresh is the only engage here. Thresh is the only range on the team other than Seraphine. So a lot rides on Plantain.
Also, yeah, it'll be interesting to see too if one of the solo laners gets really ahead. That's the other way potentially that they, you know, if Garen or Darius gets really ahead, I don't know if that anybody can match them in a side lane. And
Yeah, true. Supposedly, maybe Neferi. There's no way. In lane, I could see Neferi being good, but mid game side lane, I don't know. I will say, blue team's comp is really, really strong at team fighting, like mid game, early mid game. Ivern's items come online super early because he's just buying enchanter stuff. And then Darius and Garen will literally be unable to die at 15-minute team fight, third Drake. Darius and Garen really can't die against the other team. So they have that going for them. It's just...
That's what I was envisioning is how does red team actually kill Darius or Garen with all these shields and heals from Seraphine and Ivern? Because, you know, Ashe is not like a tank buster, Annie is not, you know, it's not like a Zero or something. So there's like a lack of sustained damage. I mean,
I think Ashe does more damage. You play Ashe, don't you?
I do, right? But I think like Ashe can be good, but she's not Kai'Sa or Jinx or somebody that just takes over the game like
That's
later
true.
on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's not the best tank killer. She's a good tank kiter, and her damage is okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But Twan believes in red team. Honestly, I believe in red team because they need my belief. Because they are 0 and... Is it 6? Have they lost 3 matches? They're 0-6 and they need this. Or is it worse than that?
I think it might be worse. Let me check. Just check really quickly.
Yeah.
It was 0 and 8, I believe.
They've lost 4 matches, and they need
Yeah.
this. So let's go Roman. Let's go Roman.
They were 0 and 6 before today, so you were completely right there. I think also for UPSL, there's a lot of fights, and so it does pay to just have a team that's really good at fighting. But there will be a question. But if Roman's team can kite it out properly, then yeah, maybe they can win in the longer fight. But
Yeah. I see the scenario of Bad Day's team like death balling and having unkillable juggernauts, but if they have one of them, if you know side lanes exist, and if you have say Garen splitting in a side lane, then the group of 4 can't do anything. I don't think with a single person running at you supported, it's not going to be Darius doing anything.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, then it gets a lot harder because you have all of the CC on red team too. You have Ashel, you have Lux Binding. So if you can land those and chain them, then the one Juggernaut with the 4 is going to be pretty useless.
Right.
But
Twan makes a good point, which makes sense. The Neferi was a takeaway from Infections, so they really sextuple banned Infections. They banned his 6 favorite most played champs. So after these 6, I guess he's just on Juggernauts.
Infections plays Akshan a lot as well.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm surprised. Well, I guess it wouldn't really work here. Garen actually makes the most sense, but his other like heavily played champs are like he did a lot of Pantheon last year, but I don't think Pantheon works as well in these comps as Garen.
Pantheon is, Pantheon still falls off a cliff. From what I understand, he becomes less useful and UPS like later on in the game, and UPSL. I think I could just play for scaling. Scaling is so strong in this league.
Yeah, because we're not good. And also, if your good player is on a champ that scales, they could get accelerated in UPSL pretty well.
Yeah. I think it's just a very mixed league, right? There's a big variety of skill and between the players, and so that means you get some interesting things happening sometimes. So you play to your strengths, try to minimize your weaknesses, but scaling can play well to that.
Yeah. Oh!
Alright, we're about to get into the game here.
So I was assuming Bad Day Darius. It's actually Bad Day Garen, Infections Darius. I knew that Infections plays both. I did not know Bad Day plays Garen, but cool. Garen sounds like Nafir is going to have a bad time. Granted, Garen's super weak like early, but I don't think Nafir is going to kill him anyway.
Yeah. Okay, let me rearrange people on my scoreboard.
Same.
Was it the new patch where everything got messed up, where now every ranked game, everybody is in the order that they picked instead of their role?
Yeah, really annoying.
Yeah. We have camping on opposite sides of the map. Interesting.
Yeah. Makes sense. I think you expect blue team to invade, and so you camp a brush and hope they walk into you and die.
Burst down one person, but
yeah, if you sit in the brush, you get the jump on them when they walk in. Because otherwise, if you 5-point, you definitely lose to blue team. So okay, blue team gets that ward so they can see where Amumu's going to start. No teleports. Oh, Valenthronics is the only teleport on blue team. And Valenthronics is really not the person you want to put in the side lane, so it's really like they have no teleports on blue team. Get him Infections. Oh, Infections top. Yeah, because these matchups make more sense to me. Garen versus Annie just sounds like a good time to be Garen.
Yeah.
Annie's.
I mean, what's Annie gonna do to you, right?
Yeah. She has no damage early game. And
looking at this.
Yep.
Looking at the summoner spells too, just want to call out that Ashe is going Ghost, which is fine, but it's more of like a team fight summoner spell, typically.
Yeah. I think that's needed against that team. Garen and Darius ghosting at you, I mean, you have to ghost away.
Yeah, you gotta get out.
Oh no, it's all landing on Deluxe, but there's no damage. It's just a Seraphine.
Got some good poke. Mini Dewey building a wave against Garen.
I'm a little worried that Bad Day's not super experienced on Garen, because at least I haven't seen him do it in UPSL. But how hard can it be?
Yeah. Well, he just needs to make sure he gets this whole wave, otherwise...
Oh my god, everything lands onto Aster once again, but the Ashe running down Valenthronics gets the proc from her Keystone. It's a one trade for red team.
I'll be interested to see what blue team does about the Ashe if they send people bottom. Ashe is very bad when you're getting dove, so one way that they could try and fight the Lux Ashe lane dominance is just sending people to gank it. I mean, it's very obvious, but like,
Yeah.
I just want to call out that Ashe is exceptionally bad at when you're getting ganked. So really
True.
good at chasing. Yeah.
But the thing about the bot lanes here, if Mahir ganks, I don't think anything happens. You're ganking with 3 supports.
You need something like, you need Bad Day to come down from
Yeah.
mid or something like that.
Exactly, and Jaded Cloud will be run down here. Infections definitely
He's
wins
not.
the extended trade. And flash forward, that's a first blood over to Infections.
Okay.
Aster flashes to safety, but Fearless Leader is going to win this. The exhaust is down. And yeah, even trade. But top, that was really well played by Infections. He got the flash at level 1, so he knew that at this point he could just run down Jaded Cloud and nothing he can do about it. But Mahir flashes in for the shield onto Infections. Jaded Cloud thought he had the upper hand, but I'm not sure how he gets out of this.
Let's see if Fearless Leader can pull it out.
Oh, flashes! No! Did she level up?
No!
Oh, it traded 1 for 1. Okay. There's a silver lining here. Jaded Cloud got a kill.
Would have been a disaster for Roman's team, but at least Jaded Cloud got one back. Very unfortunate for Fearless Leader on that one.
Yeah. Did she? I think that was a level up when he flashed in for the last auto.
I'll go back and check, but let's see. Yeah, it was a level up. It was a level up. So unlucky.
Yeah, just tragic. Alright, so where do we stand now? I don't think that the kills bot lane matter. For bot lane, at least. Thresh got a kill. Champ doesn't scale with gold. Ivern does, actually. Ivern getting a kill accelerates him a bit. Because those enchanter items come on so early and give so much value. Yeah. Amuma's doing Drake, by the way. And I think it makes sense to play around bot side because there's just no damage from blue side's team, so they really can't contest this even if they knew it was happening. Top lane's a disaster, but playing through bot side makes sense.
Silver linings for Jaded Cloud. He's still keeping up in farm.
Oh, you gotta fight this. Blue team now has control over the area. Amumu goes in. Mini Dewey is 6, flashes and whiffs the Tibbers, I think. Double play, and Garen is in, getting all the damage. His R misses the kill on Mini Dewey. They get the dragon, they get a kill on Seraphine. It's all coming up red team.
Hey, that was very good. Red team gets the Mountain Drake, and they can clear out their lanes. Garen has to clear out mid, and Mini Dewey doesn't lose too much from that. Let's see.
That was great. Yeah, Garen didn't drop Ignite. That's why he missed the kill.
Oh.
Tragic. Oh, hit him, Mini Dewey. Get him with that Tibbers. I love Tibbers.
We do see a lot of summoner spells across the board used. There's only flashes on Plantain and Roman at this point, and the top laner, but Jaded Cloud.
Sure. Yeah. That dragon fight was closer than I thought, because I was thinking blue team doesn't have like any damage with their comp, with their bot side. They almost got a kill, but no. Red team is just way stronger on the bot side right now because they have an actual marksman and a mage.
We'll see. There will be some opportunities here once red team hits level 6 on Amumu and Ashe to make some real plays between the two of them. Interested to see the next dragon fight, how that one goes. Feels like they might be able to do even better there.
Yeah, I think second and especially third is when blue team's actually going to be strong in a team fight. Like Garen has to have an item before he really does anything.
Yeah. We do have 3 of the Void Grubs going over to blue team, which we'll have to see if red team wants to deny that. I'm guessing maybe not, given how strong Darius is at this point, but...
Right. I am pleasantly surprised how Jaded Cloud has stabilized. He's only down 10 CS, and it kind of started down 10 CS, so it's been even since he got killed twice.
I think getting that 1 kill is pretty big for him, and getting
Right.
at least some items so he can do something, but...
Yeah, he's farming along just fine. He's got ranged abilities. Mahir's coming here in. It looks like they're thinking about a dive. The hook lands, and a nice trade to start it out. Mahir gets the aggro, and Jaded Cloud alls in on Mahir, but drops aggro. That was well played.
Very well played, and it's huge. Misses a huge wave. Jaded Cloud now, I would bet, is going to have a very tough time coming back.
Yeah, I feel like I cursed him right there.
Yeah, it's Caster Curse. Caster
Yeah.
Curse. Talking about how good somebody's doing, and
Immediately gets dove,
Immediately
loses 3 waves.
yeah, it's going to be very difficult now.
Yeah, it's super painful.
He's down at least a level, right?
Yeah. Well, we have a pause. Mahir just got ganked by Mom. I can't look around the map during a pause, but Amumu's just counter jungling on the other side.
David, how's your season going so far?
I think we're like about 50-50, maybe slightly positive. I never played ADC before this year, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Great. That's great.
Oh, Amumu diving in. Oh no, just a little harassment. Oh, but they're
Okay,
going on to Valenthronix. Valenthronix has ult available. It's not going to use it. Almost dead.
He's gonna have to recall.
Amumu could have dove bot if he knew it was going to happen.
Oh, we have a freeze here or something? Is it
Yeah,
just
it's,
me?
no. Every time there's a pause, the spectator will freeze like 30 seconds later.
Oh, got it.
Don't know why, just a bug.
We have a nice little CS lead, both in mid and in bot for Roman's team, which is keeping the gold close despite being a couple kills down and down the voidlings. But
Pressing X to see the gold leads. Wait, hold on. Minidu is getting ganked. The hook misses, but Bad Day goes in anyway. Thresh almost dies to Tibbers. Nothing happens. Juggernaut Gaming. Yeah, Minidu is just scaling up fine. He's got like perfect CS. He's gonna one-shot people later on.
we have Ivern
the
here
slow
again
from the
for
Ivern
regank.
shield. That was nice. Garrett, I think that Minidu didn't think about the Ivern shield giving a slow, so he couldn't walk away.
Yeah, he just pushed up slightly and
That was his
Bad
first
Day
mistake.
and Mahir taking care of it. Yeah.
Well done. All right. Oh, but he didn't blow flash, and he'll probably have that up for Dragon, which spawns very soon. So
Yeah.
it's just 300 gold. It's not really going to turn into anything else. This Dragon fight is the part that'll actually matter. It's Hextech Drake, my favorite Drake, by the way. Gives the 2 most feel-good stats in the game. But I'll be excited to see what the soul is. If Red Team, I expect them to be up 2 Drakes to win this one. But actually, they're doing something really smart. They swapped solo laners because Darius will be much more effective in this dragon fight after Garen doesn't have his R. But no, Darius is actually caught out. A caster curse once again. And he just gets murdered.
And now Red Team should get the second Drake, and that's the gold lead evened out. Well, very close now as well.
Yeah, essentially even, up 2 Drakes. The mid game
Fury's okay with this.
The
The
mid
Fury
game
can just
death ball
farm
will
it.
be a little tough, but they're scaling just fine. Oh, alling in onto Astru, flashes to safety. Valenthronix lifts the R. Mahir's here for the gank, but it looks like nothing's going to come of it. They see
Those
a
Lux sums. Maybe can make a play on that later on with the But the Ivern, well, it's difficult, but
Yeah. The thing is, they have no damage. These 3 blue side people just have no damage, so I don't know why you try to gank that. Ooh, Garen going for the 0 attack speed build, that feels terrible.
well, next fight here should be over the Voidlings. Amumu heading top side. Ivern coming to help Bad Day out as
Ooh,
well.
That root landed, it was going to be bad.
Yeah, it would have been potentially a kill.
I love Annie rushes the ult item. What's it called? Oh, dive on top lane. Rcgladiator here with the counter gank, and is he actually going to get it? He does with the tower shots. So 1 for 1. Nice gank by Rcgladiator.
And we have Plantain roaming up ahead to try and deny the 4th Voidling.
Yeah, they're just going to give that over, I think. When you see Infection's top lane, it's a safe assumption they're going to get the grubs. They're going to have prio. Trinity Force for the Darius. This guy wants damage. Oh, Aster's mid lane whiffs the Q, but that's okay.
Help him push in.
Oh, Fearless Leader ults on Valenthronix, forces the flash out. Nice.
Well, now that's a play when Ashe ults is back up. Valenthronix notably no cleanse, so
Yeah.
you
Oh,
just
they're
go
going
him.
for the dive. Yeah. Mini Dewey just gonna click on him. Oh, his ult's not up? Oh my god, the plantain flash hook was huge!
This is a disaster.
Alright, get him, Bear. Get him, Tibbers.
Okay.
Not a disaster. Oh, Fearless Leader tanking tower shots. He's gotta get out. Another dive on top on the Jaded Cloud. Will Nate Fury get out of this one? They focus the tower first, and he's able to flash out. Plantain going on
escape.
it. Nice. Okay, so first tower goes to the Darius and Mahir combo. Gives them a slight gold lead. No one's going to be able to match Darius in the side lane. But to be honest...
that's what I Go ahead.
I don't think this is going to be a game about side lanes, though, to be honest, because if you look at the rest of Blue Team's comp, it's all like a deathball teamfight comp. So if Darius is splitting, I don't know what everyone else is doing, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah. To try and go for plays with the Garen and Ivern like we saw, but it's...
Where Garen's the only damage on the team, then? Yeah.
Well, I mean, the other option, right, is you have Ivern hover
Oh,
Darius.
Mini Dewey! Plantain's caught out. Okay.
A good pick for red team.
Yeah. This is a dive bot angle? No, Darius is here. Oh, nice dodge on the Ashe ultimate, but eats the charm. Or what's it called? Fearless Leader eats the charm. Ooh. Darius wants something, but the thing about playing Darius is Darius is not the one who decides if something happens.
We need some setup, help him out, but...
Yeah.
See, we got the Drake coming up in 20 seconds. This would be a third Drake for Roman's team, so...
Yeah, really important. And also, the, what's it called, Hextech? Hextech Drake looks so good for Blue Team with all their enchanters.
Chemtech?
Yeah, sorry, Chemtech. Names.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 5v5. They're here for it. They know they have to get this dragon if they want to have a chance in this game. And they're here first. I think... Well, this is an issue for red team.
It's going to be very hard for red team to get in here.
Yeah, the
Need a
death ball
crazy
at
Annie or
third
a
Drake.
Mumu play.
Oh, huge!
Okay.
Annie ults onto 4 of them.
Huge. They made it.
But
They
the
made it
Juggernauts
happen.
are alive and well, dealing damage, killing everybody. Oh my god, the Darius double dunk. Gets the heal. Can he get killed? Oh my god, triple dunk. Gets 3 of them. There's the death ball.
Despite the incredible Annie, 3-man Annie ult, 5-man or 4-man Amumu ult, it still was not enough.
Yeah, if you can't one-shot these Juggernauts, you have to kite them. But 4 kills. The quadruple dunk. Ooh, blue team is in this game. That is the comp working as intended.
And just as you said, it's third Drake fight.
Yeah, it's the point of the game where everyone has 1 item and Ivern has 2.
Enchanter items, they're just so cheap.
Alright. We've got ourselves a game. It's a 2,000 gold lead. They're up a tower. They're up 6 grubbies and only down 1 Drake. If they end up getting 4 Chemtech Drakes, that's just too crazy with all their shields.
We'll see what happens here. Hopefully red team can stop the crazy comeback and pick up a win.
Yeah. Oh, Aster walks up. They knew he was there. Yeah, Fearless Leader just has to blow ult, and it's fine. And Infections kind of gets run down here, forces the shield out. They're going to dive with Annie. Annie's arrived. Oh, big healing from Ivern. And, yeah, sorry, you picked a Juggernaut, you get... Oh, no! How did he get aggro? He left and dropped it, I thought. Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Must have been a tick somehow, a red buff or something.
Yeah. Well, I thought Darius died and he dropped aggro and came back. But I guess he never dropped it. He didn't go far enough.
Maybe he didn't quite leave. Yeah. Must be it. It's the only explanation, right?
Is this the Ashe build?
This is not what I build.
But, so no. Alright, gank onto Bad Day. Roman uses his ult early on. And I don't think they have the damage for this. Okay, they don't. Gets away with Phase Rush. Yeah, the Ashe build, I feel like this does no damage. I feel like you really, really needed to have a tank-busting build. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, and he doesn't have R. Yeah, it's actually fine, and he doesn't have R. And all of blue team is here. I don't think Jaded Cloud can do anything to help. No, he goes in anyway. He tries to kill Mahir, but Mahir has shields. He's an enchanter. And Rcgladiator is deep in there. Valenthronics gets blast conded back in, and actually Ashe's arrival cleans up.
It's a mess. It's a mess. But turns out, not bad for red team on the fight. They are going to lose tower, and I think it's overall positive. I guess maybe they can make a play for blue mid.
Yeah, well, they do Baron here. Blue team,
they do it fast enough.
Yeah, blue team can only team fight if they have 5-on-5. Like their 4-on-4 is really bad. So even though that fight started so badly with Mini Dewey walking in and dying, the fact that Darius isn't there means it's still a win, and they actually are going to get Baron off of it.
Wow, big turnaround.
Huge.
And with that, they're in the lead. The gold lead.
Yeah. So how should red team use this Baron?
I think you want to focus mid and top. You want to break mid tower for sure. That's like the #1 priority because it opens up the map so much. I'm trying to imagine though.
Oh, the Ashe ult lands, followed by the Lux ult. Valenthronics. Can he just walk away? Yeah, the root lands. Sorry, go on.
Without the root, he might have been dead there. Ashe.
Yeah, with the Ashe slows.
Ashe chases very well. Yeah. Yeah, then you go top, and if you are able to do it quickly enough, you can start making a play for those inner turrets. But I think at the very least, you need to break the outer towers and get some freedom to move into the jungle and take away some of this map control from blue team.
Yeah, completely agree. Not only are those outer towers just free gold, they open up the map. But it looks like they're not really pushing. They're just kind of setting up for this 4th dragon of the game. They're playing it slow.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. You wanna push out the mid tower. Make sure you can get the Drake. You have Baron. There's no reason it should be a contested Drake. So you should be able to somehow make it so that they have to catch waves when.
Oh, there's a recall from Seraphine. Oh, she has TP.
We'll see. We'll see if they're able to do that.
Don't you think they could have gotten the tower, by the way? While all
I do.
They have such a range advantage. Their siege is good. Oh, and getting caught out. Ashe is going to die here. And Amumu engages regardless. They do get a kill on Mahir, but I feel like the death ball is online and you don't have an Ashe to cut through them. Both Juggernauts are here. Bad day with an early ult. Aster still dies to Ignite, not early at all. And Jadeclad, I don't think you're going to be able to do much here. Has to run away and will probably die. Yeah. Amumu tried to go back in.
It's so unfortunate, you know. If you can just push it out, get the mid tower, get the Drake, the game would be completely different. But now it's
now it's real tough
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game plan seemed pretty clear. Then they just sort of they walked to Drake when it was 30 seconds out. Even though they have Baron, they should be maintaining mid prio. So Fearless Leader said, "Hey, we need to maintain mid prio," and he was the only one to walk mid. It's a mess. Somehow they didn't immediately do Drake, and actually Red Team will be here to fight for it. So I guess they want to take another crack at this fight. Minidui's ult will be back up. Same with the Fury.
Ult is up, which it wasn't on that previous play, so could look to make a pick.
Yeah.
Amumu ult about to be up as well.
Now, why did Blue Team concede? Okay, well...
Now the question is if they can get out without getting wiped.
Yeah, Minidui is just going to try to trade 1-for-1 with his life.
Not bad.
Not bad. They got the Drake. That's the part that matters. And now they just have to protect their towers, which Blue Team does not have good siege, so protecting their towers should be fine.
I think if you're Red Team, you have to be pretty happy with that. You got a Drake you really shouldn't have, and went 1 for 2.
Alright, well, Blue Team just walks up and takes that.
Yeah.
I feel like Red could have gotten there sooner and wave cleared, but maybe not.
It was hard. Who was it?
Oh, Garen flashed in, but it's not even close. Okay.
I think it was Mahir that was cutting off Red Team from taking the short path to defend the mid tower. They had to go around and... Yeah.
Smart play. Alright, Ashe is the one who built the anti-shield item. That feels terrible. This Ashe is doing no damage now.
I would hate to be in this position. I mean, sometimes you feel completely useless as Ashe, and I would imagine Fearless Leader does not feel good right now.
Yeah, he's got 3 no damage items.
Yeah.
Is Ashe's next item Infinity Edge or Armor Pen?
I mean... Oh god, I mean... I'd like to see one of the two.
Yeah.
Either one.
Or maybe it's another Zeal item.
Yeah, another Zeal item would be a disaster, but you already have Hurricane, but that's it in terms of crit. So Infinity Edge not fully online, you know.
Oh, Jaded Cloud caught out. Dash is out. Nope, not going to be enough.
It's a flash, and we got Baron spawning in 30 seconds. So.
Yeah, infections without flash is a lot less scary in teamfights.
See if Blue Team can make it into a Baron without. It looks like they will be. They're catching. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely face checking is really hard. But this is fine. You can kill him. You can kill him.
That was an oopsie from Mahir.
Oh no, Fearless Leader! They came around the other side and got him.
Unfortunate. But without a jungler, don't think they can do the Baron. They'll get a couple of inhibs probably here.
Yeah, Darius is working on top. They got mid. Alright. There is a bit of a gold lead at this point. It's been pretty even up till now, but about 5,000 gold difference.
Well, red team just has to play for trying to get one of the next dragons, right? Dragons up in a minute and a half, and if they can get that, play for Elder, there's a chance.
Do you think there's any kind of team fight that red team wins?
Only if they can get a pick beforehand. I think they need to use their Lux Ashe combo, maybe a Mumu to find someone, but
I think blue team's comp is at maximum strength right now. I think 3 items on both teams is like as strong as it gets before an actual marksman starts out scaling. Then again, her items, she's not going to scale at all, so we'll see.
it's gonna take about 2 more items for Ashe to be able to kill the front line, so gotta hope that Mini Dewey and Roman Kano and Jaded Cloud are, or I'm sorry, Rcgladiator and Jaded Cloud are enough to do damage until then.
Oh, the hook lands onto... Oh, she dies without using a spell. Nice hook by Plantain. This is over. That Baron's gonna go. Darius gets another kill, and I don't think Aster's getting out of that one. No, he is not. I think they just go win the game now. Do they even need Baron? Mid? Yeah.
Maybe Ashe can cut the wave.
No, wasn't able to do it. Yeah, Mahir's calling for Baron though, not the end.
This is smart by Bad Day. Go stop them from doing the dragon.
Right, it's their soul, and Garen can 1v2 them because this Ashe is not going to do anything.
Maybe the red team tries to make the play anyways. Okay.
No, we have a Seraphine TP. Yeah. Yeah, Bad Day 1v2's that. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, the comeback just got a bit harder. Ashe is not close to having her next item, just sitting on 1,500 gold.
Maybe she should sell her Doran's Blade and grab a Last Whisper. I mean...
yeah, that's reasonable. That's definitely better.
Let's see how blue team decides to play this. If they decide to just deathball it down the lane again, or what.
I wonder. Nefiri just bought a Serpent's Fang. Does that have like any value? Because Ashe already is applying it to everybody with her rune hands. I don't know.
Maybe Nefiri can. Well,
you're not going to catch anyone alone. Oh, objective bounties are online. Let's go.
I guess if Ashe gets one shot, then you still have one, but...
Right, well, I think you have bigger problems then.
Yeah.
Alright, Bad Day, just ignore that Ashe. Look at the Ashe's damage.
Yeah. Just standing still,
oh,
Ashe
no.
standing still auto-aim.
Oh, that feels so bad. Alright, Roman's looking for a fight and engage on bot. Oh, the flash onto Ashe, and she is dead. Okay, I think the game might end here. I think the players are currently watching us on stream, so... Hi players, that is another double kill from Infections. 15 kills so far in this game. And, you know, I think the comeback's getting farther and farther away. Another hook, another incredible engage onto the Annie. Has had bad luck with those. And... Roman's team tragically experiences another loss. I'm excited to see what changes for next game. It was cool seeing that blue team work with the double juggernauts, triple support. They just death ball. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. Mahir had some really clutch moves that game. I think this bot lane could have been a lot more abused a lot more. The Seraphine Thresh, so many times like they were bringing Seraphine down to 100 health, and they could have coordinated dives around that.
They also had several instances where they burned Seraphine Flash with an Ash ult, and then there was just sort of no jungle or mid attention or follow-up play there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make sure I get the invite?
Oh yeah, I'll invite you. When on... There you are. Alright. That was not the draft I expected to see from Blue Team, but it was very cool. I wonder if they'll try to do it again, of the triple support.
If you're a red team, what do you try and pick into that? What do you want in an ideal world? Maybe an AD carry with tank busting capabilities like Kessa or something?
Mm-hmm. I think you can win fights that you kite out. So those types of champions, like Xayah would be OP. You can win fights just with like a tank buster. Front. You could do front to back with a tank buster because your Garen's not gonna be able to get through like a big, strong, beefy front line. Things that Juggernauts are bad against, like that kite that can CC them. Alternatively, you just pick something that beats Darius in the side lane, and then they have a big problem if they can't send anyone to the side lane. Mahir says
Fiora or something.
Fiora would be great. Yeah. You just have to then actually execute and win that lane. Mahir says, "Did you guys see my pink? It lasted forever because a Moo always cues to the raptors." Wait, are you serious? You had a pink in the raptor brush and it never got found? That's crazy. Oh, the highest value pink ward. Roman is simply too efficient on his clear. That's really funny. Do we not look at pings? Not really. Okay. I will pay more attention to the pings. Yeah, true. Tells you how they're thinking. Alright, the draft links are here. So sad draft wall is down for like this whole last week and we have to use terrible pro draft.
Well, what happened? Do you know? Is it just down or?
Yeah, it's just you get an error, a 500 service error, whatever that means, whenever you try to open it. The draft has already begun. They are not wasting any time. They're back in it already. It looks like they're just going to continue to 5-ban infections. Yeah, we're going quick through this. Is there anything that you would ban that wasn't banned last game?
I don't think so. I think you just have to ban infections and hope you can put him on something where he can't carry as hard.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, first pick Seraphine. So both of these supports, well, Valenthronix is not the support, but Valenthronix and Aster are both like Seraphine mains. So taking that away is a very nice steal.
Yeah, I will say, like, I think it's interesting how different teams prioritize banning Yasuo versus Yone. When we played against them, we thought the Yone was a bigger problem than Yasuo because Yone can just do so much and Yasuo at least needs a little bit of setup.
Right.
So
I feel like Yasuo is so much easier to shut down and play around.
Yeah.
Versus Yone holds all the cards.
Yeah, Yone can make things happen on his own in a way that Yasuo has a harder time.
Yeah. Xayah
so
is Valenthronix's go-to, by the way, after Seraphine.
Well, it's not bad. Xayah, Leona, it's a lot of CC. You can... And if... I guess it was Red Team that did the Death Ball comp last time. I was going to say it would have been exactly what you were talking about, but...
yeah, good for against the Death Ball comp, yeah. Oh, Valenthronix says the Yasuo ban because it's a Sarah counter. That makes sense. If you're going to first pick Seraphine. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Oh, this is a Death Ball counter. Swain. Swain is the death ball.
And Swain is a mini Dewey classic. He played it a lot, right? Like a few years ago, if I recall from his OP.gg. So
yeah, in past years, it's been a must ban against any mini Dewey team.
We banned it. We didn't let him have it tonight. So.
Yeah, I usually ask my team to please ban it because it's so annoying. I mean, you need to play around his ultimate and like have a way of disengaging when he uses his R, but like no one ever actually does. No one ever actually plays around it well.
There's Swain. Rammus is comfort for Rcgladiator as well.
This is triple comfort. Oh, Mihir Sejuani. I haven't seen him play that.
Leona is very good against Rammus. You just hit him with a Q.
Right. Cancel his
yeah. Walk away, but
let's see. Does Mihir play Sejuani? Let's check his incredible OP.gg. Well,
you're gonna have to look through 150 games in the last 7 days or whatever it was. So.
Yeah, he only plays carries. It's all AP junglers in here. Some Nocturne, okay. But definitely no tanks in his match history. What was their fourth ban? It was a Quinn. Quinn got banned. Rcgladiator's team is looking quite AP heavy right now.
We're gonna need a top laner who does some pretty solid AD damage to have some balance here.
And it's not Quinn.
Let's see, what does Jaded Cloud play?
He plays like everything, honestly. In past years, that is a Volibear ban. In past years, he's played a good amount of Wukong and Camille, I think. But, well, in past years, he mostly plays AD carry. He always asks to be drafted top lane, and this year he finally got it. He kind of plays everything.
Yeah, he picks a Camille against us. I guess that would be an option.
Yeah.
For some AD out of the top lane.
But does Camille's really bad into Mordekaiser. That's by the way probably Infections, but no, it's totally a flex pick because Bad Day also plays it. So they're just flex picking so they can counter top lane.
Yeah.
Oh, Vayne! That's really good into Leona Sejuani and Mordekaiser, and Fearless Leader's really good at it. I like that.
Spicy Vayne matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Seraphine Vayne is not a common lane duo, but I'm excited to see it.
Vayne top 2. Vayne is quite good against Mordekaiser.
Right. But they would just flex it. They would send Mordekaiser mid. So that'd be you wouldn't blind Vayne top. Oh, Kled top. Okay, I've seen him solo carry a game on Kled before.
See it. Let's see what the last pick is to round out the comp.
I love Kled so much with this comp. When you have Rammus and Swain, you get Swain in there. Oh my god.
Can speed them all up, and it's gonna be the Yone
for Infections.
For Infections.
All right, so Kled Mordekaiser top lane. That sounds so bad for Mordekaiser. That sounds inconceivably bad for Mordekaiser.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. I'm also curious to see how this Yone pick plays out, considering, you know, I'm concerned it'll just take over the game, but we'll see.
Yeah. Does Yone just kill Swain? Is that what we're gonna see? I think we might see it.
I'm not sure how that matchup is supposed to go, but and with Infections, Yone, you know, anything is possible. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bad Day's comp, really flexible now. Actually, they have good dive options. They have good counter dive options. Diving against like Xayah and Mordekaiser is just really difficult. But if anyone can do it. Kled Swain with Seraphine support, Rammus jumping in. I like both their team comps. This looks like it's going to be a really fun game.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out, and the spicy matchup bottom, Vayne versus Xayah, is like a classic skill matchup, so
yeah,
that'll be interesting.
All right, we need predictions for this one. If you're in chat, you're watching this right now, give us a prediction who's winning this game. I'll think about my answer. What do you think?
I think Bad Day's team will, but this is... I think Rcgladiator has a more interesting... I'm more curious to see how it's going to play out. It's a little more unusual,
I'm going to go for Rcgladiator getting their first win of the season right here, right now. We're about to witness it. I think that Kled is going to pop off. I think that Swain is not going to die 10 times to Yone. I think it's all going to work out.
I think it'll be an interesting game, and Infections, he can get really strong even without killing Swain, so I'm just worried about the Yone taking over.
Yeah, Yone is definitely the issue. Vayne can play around all of this, by the way. Zaya's a little, skill matchup, a little challenge, but Leona, Sejuani, Mordekaiser, it's such a good Vayne game, and it's such a good Kled game as well.
Now let's see how it plays out.
Yeah. Have you ever, do you know about Draft Gap, like the draft calculator?
Well, I don't, but that sounds really interesting.
Alright, I'm showing it on the stream. It's, it uses statistics, basically, from, like, solo queue and stuff, to just say, like, what are the percent chance of each team winning from solo queue stats based off the champs. So, out of curiosity, I'm going to find out what, statistically, we're going to get here. So then, how do I do this? Then it was Zaya and Leona. Take this with a grain of salt, because it's just solo queue data, but it's pretty cool. And then it was, what's his name? Swain? Mid.
Swain and Rammus, yeah.
And Rammus jungle. And then pick 3, we had Sejuani. Pick 4 was Mordekaiser. Here we had Vayne Kled. Oh, not Vayne top. Hold on. There we go. And last but not least, Yone. Alright, mathematically, blue team crushed this draft. Alright, let's go. It's just mathematically there. You can't argue with math. Blue team wins this, 100%.
Let's see how it plays out. And I'm also curious to see which Vayne skin is the Vayne skin of choice for Fearless Leader.
Oh, good question. Draft gap. Exactly, Teddy. Huge. Only correct answer is Project Vayne, and Sentinel is best in slot.
Project is nice, but what's the God, I'm forgetting the name of the skin, but there are a couple skins that are more like they conceal your animations better with Vayne, so it's harder for your opponents to know if it's a condemn or an auto attack.
Ooh, pay to win.
Yeah, let me search up what the name of that skin is.
Oh, Teddy, really good Leona play earlier. Like, you kind of carried that game.
There's the Vayne Spirit Blossom skin, especially with the black chroma, it's almost indistinguishable, the auto attack to E animation. So, pro tip if you're trying to pay to win a little bit in your solo queue games.
Ooh, finally I could hit Challenger with this tech.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with Project is that when you do E, like she does a little flip or whatever, so everybody knows it's an E, like instead of an auto.
Oh yeah.
But it is a beautiful skin for sure.
I'm really curious how top lane's gonna go, because I don't think Mordekaiser are gonna like this one. Kled is like he's just gonna kill you at like level 2 or 3. He just has crazy early damage, and that's exactly when Mordekaiser's weak.
Yeah. It'll be a question of if he can get enough of an advantage to
carry
the game.
Yeah. if they're neutral and they make it both to 1 item each, it's like it's a wash at that point. It's an even matchup at that point.
Yeah. There could also be some very fun combos here of Kled ulting in and Rammus following and
we're gonna see a fast
launching
Rammus
themselves.
starting the fight with the movement speed for Swain also, and yeah, with the Seraphine shielding also is actually going to be really crazy. But I expect we'll see Plantain ganking a lot, probably mid. I mean, they're trying to win through mid. Yone probably has the damage to kill Swain, especially early, and Leona can make that happen. So I'd be a little worried if I were Mini Dewey here.
This game, Mini Dewey's gonna have to have a good game here.
Yeah.
Even just to hang on and go even or close to even, that would be a great game.
Oh yeah.
And if he can do that, he'll give his team a fighting chance here. But
yeah, they have Sejuani with 3 other melees, double melee solo laner. So I'm guessing Sejuani is gonna like flash on Swain at level 2 or something stupid, and it's gonna be really good for the lane because now Swain doesn't have flash. It's gonna set up the Leona roam. They're gonna dive Swain at level 3. Just watch.
I mean, frankly, from Xayah's perspective, very easy for Xayah to push Vayne in, and then Leona can move without them knowing if she's there, if she's camping a bush, if she's going mid.
Yeah, real impressive.
Yeah. It'll be up to Seraphine to either try and make something happen on Xayah by herself, or decide to match the roam, or what.
Can Seraphine match a roam? Is she going to do anything, or is she just going to get caught out and die when she walks through the jungle? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big risk, right? But the problem is, like, can you really engage on Xayah very well? It's not like Seraphine has to somehow land her snare or something, and if she does, they kill Xayah, but in a long lane, I mean. But
yeah. Swain went for teleport. Nice. I was kind of wondering if you would have like some defensive spell or something, but teleport makes sense. Kled with the ignite, that's what I like to see. This Kled is not messing around. He knows what's at stake.
interesting that we see, I guess Vayne is just counting on his tumble to dodge everything because no cleanse for the Leona.
Oh, true.
Or Sejuani ult.
That's bold. He's confident. I like it. Very confident. And with press
Again,
the attack,
team's 5 stacking on opposite sides.
They're doing the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. They're both going through the lane too.
Yeah. Everybody, look, on blue team, they know what Plantain does. This is what Plantain does. He does a creative 5-man invade every time. And so the counter to it is you just do your own 5-man invade.
Yeah.
I think red team's level 1 is like a lot better though, so I'm surprised.
As blue team, it's not going to look good in a 5v5, but looks like they dodged out of it. They got some good vision down, and now it'll be interesting if junglers want a vertical jungle or what here.
What is that Rammus skin? What is he?
I don't know. He looks like a beetle, kind of, right?
Yeah. Kind of. I don't know. I know he has the Durian skin. I was hoping he'd use that one. Alright, and they're off. Landing has begun. Mahir going for just like a nice little level 1 cheese invade, stealing away the blue buff. And he's going for wolves too. He's going for the whole top side because he knows Rammus is a slow clear. And Rammus doesn't know. But Mahir knows because they warded Raptors, so that he's going to know exactly Rammus's timing as he comes up. Oh, this is...
Rammus is going to be able to figure it out, hopefully, because they have a ward on Mahir's blue.
Yeah,
so knowing that Mahir's not there, hopefully...
I think... I don't know. I don't know. Because if Sejuani's full clearing the red quadrant to blue, like, the ward's expired, he's not going to know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. You're right. The ward expired. He's gonna get there and he's gonna find out
it's all gone,
everything is
and
gone.
that's when he knows. And then the pings come down topside. If they shut down this Kled matchup, oh, it's bad. Nice dodge! Oh, Jaded Cloud, you played it perfectly. A flash in from here, what are you doing? What? And Roman has arrived, the Rammus is here, and honestly, Jaded Cloud has a lot more damage than they do. They go on to Mahir. Oh, I thought they'd choose the Mordekaiser. It lands. First blood onto Kled. Oh, they turn it around. That was a fine gank up until the point where Mahir flashed in for a solo stun.
Nice dodge from Mini Dewey there on the knockup.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So, it's saved. Rammus is saved. Mahir's clear. It was really smart to start, but... Alright, nice little trade from Infections. He's going to win these. We're going to see him do this a lot. A level 3 dive! Oh my god, dismounting drops aggro, by the way.
He's able to drop the aggro and he's okay, and now Roman contesting the red buff. Yeah. Let's see.
Sejuani's back at it. Is Rammus gonna come back? No. Uh-oh. He gets his back off. No, he got cancelled. Oh, that's real bad. But can he mount? Oh, he's out. He's fine. He flashed.
Fight going bottom. This is looking pretty good for blue team.
Yeah. Wow. I wonder what happened there. Velenthronix used Ghost. Ignite was dropped by Plantain. So Plantain must have landed an E or something. Fearless Leader's fine.
That trading 2 sums for 1. They're, a barrier for the Ignite and Ghost, but...
Yeah. Wow. Jaded Cloud played those ganks really well. I mean, it was smart by Mahir to focus top early, but they've just been outplayed. And Roman is now stealing the blue buff, by the way. Why is Mahir still top? I don't know. All his camps are up bot. Is he really trying to gank again? But that's not making any sense. I don't know. Rammus is having a good time. Doing his respawns.
Mini Dewey has been totally even with Infections at this point. Another fight breaking out bottom here.
Flash forced out.
Getting the flash out.
They have to make this wave crash. They have to.
That Fearless Leader is probably feeling a bit pressured.
Yeah, definitely. That wave position's really bad. Oh, never mind. Velenthronix is pushing it out. They could have just left it. Does he want a recall? No, okay, Xayah has nothing to recall for. I think they should have just kept the freeze.
Yeah. Because now Sejuani too is bot side, so they could have made it so Sejuani could make a play on the way back.
He was going for these psycho ganks.
Yeah. Here's got to do some camps at level 6.
Yeah. He's done 5 camps this game. Less than a camp a minute. Yeah, these trades get rough for Swain now that Infections has his boots. Oh, nice invade! We talked.
Very nice.
We talked about this. Aster roaming to follow the Leona and then just getting caught and dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Seraphine roaming does not sound like too threatening an idea.
It's. I think part of it may be that they have that pink ward all the way down there. I don't know if that actually. Let me go back and see how they found.
Well, they dropped it on the invade just now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Infection's taking too many tower shots. And Jaded Cloud going in. Just a little trade. Oh, Roman wants Infections. Oh, but Leona's here to counter. Flashes onto the Swain, who has to flash to safety. Drops R to live. And... ooh, the healing! Minions kill! Oh, Infections drops to the minion autos!
Very nice for Roman's team.
A knife's edge. Mini Dewey played it really well. Fearless Leader popped ult? What's he doing? Is he 1v2ing? I mean, he wins this. Wait, I love this so much. He is truly a Fearless Leader.
Nice. Very well played.
That's nice. Because he knew Yone was dead, he knew Xayah was bot, so it was just 2 tanks in a vein. Kled playing this very reserved.
Small CS leads, you know, top lane ahead by a little bit, bot lane ahead by a little bit for blue team.
Kled with the engage. Shields on cooldown, I think. Oh, this is huge. Oh, never mind.
Well, with that bad day, maybe forced to back and TP.
He is TP.
He won't miss much, but
Minidui's spacing this really well.
yeah. No, this has been an excellent Swain game so far from him.
Yeah. Every time I look,
hopefully not a caster curse.
Every time we look mid, like he's just doing really well. Plantain 1v1ing Fearless Leader. Honestly, Valenthronix can get the kill on Aster here. Yeah. Ooh. If he used the exhaust earlier, he might have gotten out, but
yeah.
Vayne gets another kill on Leona. Each 80 carry kills each support.
Not too bad. I think as Vayne, you're loving getting the solo XP too with all the roaming that's going on.
Oh yeah, true. Minidui spaces once again. Oh, he got by that one.
He traded some good damage back. He's hanging in there.
Yeah, it's just he's running low on mana and his teleport's not up for another minute and a half. So,
Gonna need Rammus to come by and provide some support, perhaps.
Yeah, I think Rammus needs to gank just to get a push and reset. Oh, ulting in. The all-in comes through, and he has the damage. Yeah.
It is, again, the caster curse. We apologize, Mini Dewey.
Yeah, I mean, that one was long in the making. With Mini Dewey just getting whittled down.
We could see it happening. He was low on mana, getting pressured under tower.
What? Oh, Mahir's coming up. This is a 2v1. But can Jaded Cloud get out? Oh, he's dismounted. This is bad. I don't think he gets out of this one. Nice. Mordekaiser using ult like a full 10 seconds before the jungler gets there, just waiting for the jungler. Good use of Mord R.
Still a slight gold lead for Roman's team.
Yep. Yeah, they're still doing fine. Even on kills. They got their grubbies. Mini Dewey doesn't have R. Oh, Rammus is in! Nice, Rammus. Oh, the triple ultimate by Aster. Do they have any damage, though? The answer? No.
Not enough.
Swain didn't have R.
Not enough.
Yeah.
They got one flash for all of that.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world, but this game is on a knife's edge in many of these situations.
Yeah, for real. I think Fearless Leader's in such a good spot, though, that who's in an amazing spot on red team? I mean, I guess Yone, kinda. Roman is looking mid again. Oh, Kled is gonna ult mid. They're gonna kill him, but he has ults. He can just ult to safety. Oh, the root lands. Oh my god. Yeah, he would have had to used it earlier. And that goes right into Drake. They killed the most important person. Yep.
Yeah.
Kled can just ult back top. Red team pings the grubbies. I wonder if Kled wants to do something about this. Yone teleports mid, so they definitely are going to get these grubs. And note, Jaded Cloud, Yone's behind you, look out! But Rammus is coming up as well. If Rammus can smite one of these, they'll get the spawns. Yeah, oh, okay. Here smote the wrong one. Rammus is good in these fights. Oh, but gets ulted by Mordekaiser, who's better.
We'll see. Rammus just running, of course.
Nice.
This
and
is a
Kled's
big...
doing some work. Infections dashes out to safety. Mini Dewey doesn't have his R, so it's kind of useless.
It's a very messy fight, but...
yeah.
Mini Dewey will fall.
As Swain, I feel like you can't do that without R. You can't just walk in at all.
Well, silver lining for Roman's team, they did get the 4th grubby, so they will get those voidling spawns on the towers.
Nice. Love me some grubbies.
Yeah.
Blade of the Rogan comes in for Vayne.
It's a big item. Vayne can now try and make a play, potentially in the 1v1.
I feel like I don't see Borg
Or
very
Blade.
much. Because, oh, Kraken. Valenthronic's forced to ult, but... oh, dodges everything. Cool. Has to blow everything, but...
I think there's different philosophies on Vayne. You can go the tank Bustain build, which is Bork, or you go the more movement speed centric one, which is what I think you're referring to as the build that you see more commonly. The one where they, I think they get Trinity or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like Trinity does more damage than Bork in like all cases right now, just because it's kind of a broken item.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, going for the solo kill, and he picks it up.
Nice.
This game, Fearless is in a great position here.
Oh yeah, and a great comp that he could carry this game for sure.
Yeah. It's gonna come a lot down to whether Yone deletes him, or if he can sort of outplay something from Yone or dodge something from Yone.
Right. Oh, Ram coming in again onto infections, but he has a dash. Gets out to safety. Yeah. Yone always seems to have that dash. Oh, they engage. His W's fallen off, so Rcgladiator is actually vulnerable.
And a great buffer from Yone there on the ult, on the surfing ult.
Kled is in. I think Plantain might follow him to the grave. Oh, no, has to flash to safety.
Good flash.
Alright. Free little kill right there. Yone has 4 kills now. Oh, he's going for more. He's in. For just the freest trade ever. Ult in as well. And Valenthronics doesn't have the damage. Oh man, I feel like he autoed Aster once there.
Yeah, it looked like it should have been a kill, but not sure what happened. This turning into the Yone show. We'll see which solo queue champ, Yone or Vayne, is able to
I love it. Yeah, honestly,
to win in the end.
Yone's made for this. Wait, is that another mom call? No way. Ganked by mom again?
Yep. Classic.
Oh, his mom's flight got canceled. Did you get impacted by that IT crisis that happened a couple days ago?
Yeah, at my workplace we had an email that was like systems down, and then of course everything was working by the time it was time to work again. So
yeah, of course. Who knew you could just restart the computer?
Yeah, no adults, no day, unfortunately, but it's okay.
Oof.
How about you?
No, not at all. I came into work like hoping there'd be some problem, but nah. And here's our customary freeze after a pause. Vayne going for Wit's End second. Okay, sure.
Taking a look at the gold, Vayne's ahead by about 1,400 gold, and Yone's ahead by about 1,400 gold. So it's all sort of down to these players.
But Vayne has
who
more
can
gold
use
than
their
Yone.
leads better. Yeah.
Vayne is doing so much damage to me here right now. Wow, okay. If they could keep Vayne alive, they're just going to win these. Bad day with the flank, though. Who's he going to ult? I mean, if he
Looks
ults
like he's
Vayne, he
decided
loses.
against it.
Yeah. I think
He might get collapsed on here.
Yeah, he can't get out of this. He's going to have to ult and buy time for his team to get there to save him. Yeah, who'd he choose?
He ulted the Rammus, I
Rcgladiator.
believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not going to save him, but it makes sense. Another kill for Vayne. Yeah, okay. And Drake's going to go over unless Yone has something to say about it, but I don't think so. Leona just backed. Oh, yeah. Fearless Leader wins those trades. Oh, Cled's going in onto Infections, who has to snap back right now. And it's 3 versus 1. I don't think he's getting out of this one.
It's like one dead Yone.
Big
And the
shutdown
shutdown
on
over to
Kled.
Kled.
Kled needs that money.
Oh, Mahir.
Woo!
Oh, the smite battle.
Yeah, it was
Not
a good
quite.
try. It was a good try.
Yeah.
I'm loving the confidence of no cleanse Vayne scrapping with these tanks all day.
Well, the Vayne pick has been working. It's been great. I think there is something to picking a champ like Vayne that can really punish when you're confident in your matchup against your lane opponent.
Yeah.
So
I like the Yone tech with the double crit cloak. That makes sense.
good value, getting 30% crit for 1,200 gold.
Yeah. And he has BF source. He's probably going straight IE, and that makes crit even better.
Oh, and Shaded Cloud went in right at the
And Rammus
right when
is
Mahir was
here.
there, but
Oh, 3-person onto the 3 tanks. But Vayne is here to
Fearless
do the
Leader is
deeps.
here.
Oh, gets pulled back! Gets ulted
He's
by
got
the
ult.
Mordekaiser. That's a mistake. Vayne just wins. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can get the kill on Bad Day? Yone has finally arrived.
Actions is here.
Does not land the R onto Vayne, though. Vayne gets stunned under tower! Okay, something went wrong there. Rcgladiator's going for something.
Shut down to Leona, not the end of the world.
Meanwhile, in mid lane, nothing happens. Okay, well, both sums out of Val. I feel like blue team could have gotten some kills. I don't know. They were all so low. Oh,
Yeah.
Rammus is feeling himself. He thought they'd backed.
Not quite. And red team, they're all so low.
Yeah. Wow.
Played it very well, kiting things out, and
Yeah, I thought it was doomed when Mordekaiser ulted Vayne, because they had a chance to kill Vayne, like right there on the spot, because she has no cleanse and they had a bunch of CC. The Leona ult was coming down, and then it felt like the Mordekaiser R kind of bailed her out, but it worked out. It worked out.
the Infections teleport was huge there. He just
Yeah.
came in and mopped everything up. Without that, red team gets wiped for sure, but
Yeah, definitely.
now we got some posturing, some vision.
Me here with the full support Sejuani build.
Makes sense. You have you already have your carries.
Yeah, he knows where his bread is buttered.
Yep.
It's all Yone. I'd like to see a damage graph. I don't think that Valenthronics has done like any damage this game. Oh, gank onto infections. These two can kill him. He eased to buy time.
All they gotta.
Oh, the
all they gotta
TP
do
comes
is-
in from Bad Day though. Yone can stall for a really long time. Yo comes through. Yeah, Bad Day. Turning this into 2 1v1s is definitely going to favor red side. Alright, well, really well played from both of them. Yone just buys so much time.
And a good TP from Bad Day there to turn it for sure.
Yeah. I'm so sure that was Infections yelling at Bad Day. TP, TP.
Yeah. It's a good call. Oh.
That was close.
Leona tried to steal it, yep.
Yeah, alright, Dragon's coming up though. Everyone will be up for that.
Oh, and I forgot to highlight Vayne going for the Soul Stealer Vayne. So
Ooh. What are your thoughts on that skin?
it feels nice to play with. But it is one of those prestige skins that you need the Hex Tech whatever for, you know?
Ooh, the charm lands onto Leona. They're gonna get this kill right before Drake. Minidui ults. Oh my god, the hook lands!
Oh, they got him.
Yeah, 2 for nothing. They're gonna get this. That puts them on soul point if they get it.
That'll be Drake. This is a Hex, what is this Drake? A Mountain Drake, which is a very strong Drake.
Oh, that is perfect against Yone.
It was slightly unfortunate last game. I felt like Chemtech is traditionally one of the less desirable Drake souls, but
Okay, instead of the Drake, they're choosing to fight the jungler. That's fine. I mean, they can just do Drake now that the jungler's not there. Oh yeah,
if they
Clyde
get
wants
Mahir-
this. Uh-oh. Vayne's there. Just again, yeah, they just got 3 free kills and a Drake. Oh, Minidui doesn't have R, but oh, the stun lands. Get that kill.
another kill over to blue team.
Oh, Hongbao Boss says, I don't like it. I assume Soul Stealer is what he's talking about.
Yeah, probably.
He's a hater.
Action's trying to see if he
Yeah.
can make a hero play
It's
here.
3v5s, and they have a Vayne, so they could definitely posture on this Baron. But Mahir just spawned, he's running out. The damage is really high. You know Infections is going to go for it, though. The blue trinket comes down. They could get this way before Mahir arrives, though. I think they have it. Infections goes in, but they have a smite. Alright, Jade Cloud on the backline. Oh my god, enormous taunt lands by Aster. But they're just going to disengage. Swain ult times out. Yeah, just going to disengage. That's a Baron. They just got 3 kills, a Drake, a Baron. They are in control of this game now, blue side.
Now we have to see. Hopefully they don't get caught like they did last game.
Yeah.
You know, they made that big mistake. It looked like they were on the path to a potential victory, and then they got caught with
Right.
the Baron with the Baron buff, and didn't make much of it. So, hoping to see a nice Baron power play this game.
Yeah. Oh, Swain goes Zanya's as his second item. Interesting. I feel like Swain without Rylai's feels really bad. But if they're just coming into you, I guess that is what the red team is doing, so it makes a lot of sense.
I like this. You don't need to get greedy to hit the tower necessarily either. Only do it if it's safe.
You just whittle it
But
down.
at least getting the damage down on it.
Yeah, this is what they should have done last game when they had Baron.
Yeah, this is great. And Clyde too, baroning up the minions for the tower on the top side.
The safest way to get tower, you just let the minions take it.
Yeah.
And Infection is being collapsed on. I think he knows. Yep. So they just got 2 towers, and just like that, easy over 1,000 gold. Vayne wins these trades. Oh, Vayne wins these! Flashes in, gets the
Nice.
shutdown. That's huge. Now there's no threat on them anymore. They could just get this. They could go all the way to the inhib. I mean, if you got these tanks pushing mid and bot, who cares? Get that inhib. Yeah, okay, Jaded Cloud win this. Mahir's coming, but he's way too far away. And I don't think Mahir's going to win that 1v1. He's built support. No, push, keep pushing.
You don't need a back.
Yeah,
I think
one person
they
can
should
back.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah, not even one person. I mean, they're fine. They have
Mini
flag
Dewey
back.
canceling it. They can take an inhibitor here.
Yeah, totally.
And if they can stop the backs, Isaiah backed, but
Yeah, Jaded Cloud wins these. He walked in front of Sejuani,
Okay.
so she couldn't dash over the Drake wall. Is Ramos gonna get there
looking
in
like
time?
a dead Mahir.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Can't queue over the wall. Nice. Oh, they are controlling this game so well.
Now we have a slight gold lead for blue team, and we have the last Drake coming up soon as well.
Yeah, and their team fight is so much better with the Fed Vayne, with the Rammus against those champs.
Yeah, we'll have to highlight. We'll have to watch what Infections does. This is
Yeah, I mean, he has to find. We just saw him in a 1v1 scenario against the Vayne totally lose that. So he has to like land all his CC on her, and he needs someone else to help him deal damage.
I mean, we need Leona to lock down the Vayne, who doesn't have cleanse, and
Right.
Infection can combo off of that potentially.
Yeah, infections can. Either one of them can start, and then you chain the CC. Yeah, this is nice. Pushing your lanes, getting vision control. The soul is about to spawn, and they're getting control of this blue side jungle. Nice taking
Very
the blue
nice.
buff.
Pushing it out, getting vision control. Red
Measured
team has no vision on the
control.
soul.
Oh yeah.
That's a mountain soul over to blue team. Very well done.
Okay. Now, how does a red team come back in this game? It's just getting picks, like we were talking about.
Gotta get picks. Zaya theoretically should start pumping damage at some point. She needs to finish her last whisper to be able to kill the Rammus, but
Yeah. Oh, Infection's getting engaged on. Ult's out, but is blocked, and actually is gonna fall here. And blue team can just do whatever they want. They're gonna get this tower. They're gonna push in. I think they get the inhib off this.
yeah. Blue team has played this very well. They've just played towards outnumbering Infections wherever they can, and
Or the Swain hook lands. Are they gonna go for a dive? Minidu is tanking tower aggro. He has Zanyas though. He's fine. And they're just gonna
now blue team here
back. Okay.
could reset and start prepping for Baron. Baron's
Yep.
up in 45 seconds.
They're playing this really smart. They do not want to lose their 10th game in a row. Yone's buying some armor. Makes sense. Valenthronics has finished her third item.
Which is that Lord Dominic's regards, which now she should start at least tickling the Rammus.
Yeah, just tickling.
Yep.
How does Swain only have
It
two
is
items?
really good. It is really good against Kled too, because so
True.
we'll start doing more damage in general.
Oh, Swain has an item in base. He has Rylai's if he backs. Unless he's saving. He's backing right now. Yeah. No, he canceled. They're not even contesting. They know. This is they cannot walk into that jungle without dying.
Yeah, Vayne on 4 items is just gonna melt anyone who comes near.
Yeah, there are no more tanks on on red side. Tanks no longer exist.
I imagine Valenthronics too is looking for that last. He's trying to take these jungle camps and hit level 16. He's very close.
Right. Makes sense. I mean,
Fearless leader. Yeah.
is level 16 a big spike?
You you get your ult upgraded, which you know, will feel nice for team fights.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit level 16.
Nice. Lots of AD on that ult.
Yep.
Terminus in for Vayne, so even more resists, more penetration. A root lands on the bad egg and take a little bit of damage.
Just gotta keep whittling down the center tower.
Yeah, playing nice and safe and reserved because they know someone can get picked if they overextend, so they're just playing it right. They're also not splitting up. Oh! Huge Aster ultimate onto them. Bad Day's running after the Rammus, but that's not the guy you want to get. You're not going to be able to catch him. Rammus ults to safety. Mini Dewey flashes in. He has Zhonya's. He's doing so much damage to them. And Mini Dewey is just tanking this tower the whole time. He does not care at all.
Infections gets the Vayne, but it's too late.
Mini Dewey lives with like 6 tower shots. Incredible. What a... I feel like this... It wasn't a stomp, but it felt like one. It was just so controlled by blue team. Really well played.
It was a very clean game. I guess I think they learned from the previous game where they got caught out with that Baron, and they played the 2 Barons very well.
Exactly.
On
yeah.
the Soul, very good game from Roman's team, and have to congratulate them on the win.
Oh my god, they're not 0-10. They're 1-9, and don't you forget it, they did not lose 10 in a row. Really well played. This was the team that we expected. They were one of the favorites early on to win the whole split, and this looked like that.
Very clean game. Very well done.
Very well done. Alright. Go, Roman, go. Alright, they're on the board. I'm going to put that in the standings and see where we are. Right here. So, Rcgladiator has just defeated, well, went 1-1 against Bad Day, so Bad Day got a win right here as well. There's Rcgladiator. 1 total win on the board. How many wins would he need to not be last place? So, Bad Day is actually in 5th with 5 wins. Roman needs 2 2-0s, and Bad Day needs to lose 2 0-2s before Roman can claim his rightful 5th place. But we're getting there. We're getting there. That was really well played. If we keep seeing more of that, I think they're going to be a threat in playoffs. Do we want to get an interview from any of the players? You could hop into this channel on Discord.
That would be great. Let's see if we can get somebody.
I, for one, am terrified to face Roman's team now that they've grown into their full potential.
They've broken their curse.
Exactly. They're unleashed. They played very smart gameplay. In past weeks, they've looked pretty... there's been kind of disorganized. They've had kind of wonky drafts. This draft was really good. The coordination was really good. They played as a team. Fearless Leader popped off. Everybody kind of popped off. Again, anyone want to come in for an interview, that'd be pretty great. Otherwise, we'll wrap up here. Alright. Went on, thank you very much for casting with me. It's been a blast.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So,
I wanted to cast one with you, at least at some point during the season, so glad we were able to make it happen.
Awesome. Yeah, you've had a long day. You played a double header and then casted right after, so thanks for sticking with it.
Yeah, of course, it was fun. It's fun to be on the other side of the casting at this point.
Yeah. Casting's really fun. It's I like EPSL. Well, alright, thank you for joining me. Thank you, viewers, for watching. We're going to sign off, and I'll see you next time.